Leno's been. I've been doing Leno a lot lately, and I just sit there doing the impression to him the entire time. And last time it was Tom Cruise was on. I was on with Tom Cruise. Yeah. This is the truth. That guy is the nicest guy I have ever met in my entire life. I'm standing in the dressing room talking to Barry Katz, my manager. He's like, "Man, this is incredible. You're amazing." And he stops, and I turn, and there's Tom Cruise. And Tom turns to me. Tom, I call him Tom now. He turns to me and goes, "You are a very funny man." I'm like, "Awesome. Should we run from the CIA? What do we need to do?" Every time he talked, I was like, "We got to get away, Tom. They're trying to get us. Don't you know the bad guys going to pull off a mask? We got to go now." And he starts showing me picture. He's like, "Frank, you got kids?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." I go, "Let me get." He goes, "Oh, I have a daughter." I go, "Everybody knows you have a daughter." Like, it was
just photographed as much as her.
It was just funny. He shows me his iPhone. And it's Katie.
How cool would it be if you had an iPhone pictures of other celebrities? Because you're a celebrity, of course. And here's me. Here's Katie Holmes.
Well, that's his wife with their child.
That's cool.
And he goes, "Yeah, her name's Suri." And I'm like, we don't have to. Here's 4 magazines. I know my wife would like you to sign these. No, so we're comparing. We're doing baby pictures and stuff like that, and. 15 minutes. We're just talking 10, 15 minutes about kids and stuff like that. The coolest guy in the world. And I had heard this from some of the makeup people who worked on like Mission Impossible 3 and stuff like that. They said, "Hey, this guy's a super nice guy. He gets kind of a bad rap." And when I was talking to him, he goes, "Yeah, there was once this story going on about me where I wouldn't look people in the eye. You couldn't look at me in the eye." I'm like, I've heard that about different people. And he's like, he goes, "I've tried for the longest time to figure out what that was about." And I guess when they would say to the extras after a take, "Don't look at Tom, don't look at Tom," because the extras would be watching him act.
Oh, instead of actually
doing.
Okay.
And not
instead of paying attention to what
they were doing
in
the scene.
Okay.
Yeah. So he figured that what it was. But I guess the guy signs like but they'll bus in people while he's doing a movie,
right?
And he'll just sign autographs for hundreds of people.
Did you see him in Tropic Thunder?
Yes,
he's fantastic.
Yes, that was brilliant.
he's
good.
I did not know he was in the movie, so when we actually started watching it, I said, "Man, that guy looks familiar."
Yeah.
And it took me 15 seconds to go, "Oh my God, it's Tom Cruise."
He's great in that. He was
great marvelous. And I'm guessing that's what a lot of Hollywood.
And we were talking about it.
Did Tom Cruise ask you if you could do a Tom Cruise impression?
Yeah, and I said if I did it, why would I ever go back to this?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
But there was a thing that I said to him that he does, and I didn't have it, and I still don't have it right, but He's and this is more of a visual thing, so that you see it on the TV show. But he's the only guy who could finish a sentence with a look. He goes, "That is."
He gives you that.
It's just that right there. And so, so I'm just talking. So after I've talked to him in the dressing room for a while, I'm so excited to have talked to Tom Cruise, human being to human being,
right?
Like he's a normal guy. Then I get out on the Tonight Show. Jay's starting to ask me questions. I go, hold it, Jay. People, you guys at home have to understand, this guy's the nicest guy in the world. And I'm talking about how nice he is, talking about the baby pictures. And Leno goes to me, can you stop kissing his ass right now and get back? And I'm like, I want to be in a movie with him. And I said to him to Cruise afterwards, I'm like, hey, man, I'm sorry. If it looked like I was trying to kiss your butt, I really wasn't. I just really that excited that, to talk to you as a normal. It was like in the moment, I was like, it's all I could think about. I was like, hey, I just talked to Tom Cruise. And he was talking to me because he had seen stuff that I had done. He was like, I loved when he did that Madden thing.
Tom Cruise is Stan Laurel.
Frank
Caliendo is Oliver Hardy.
And Frank's manager
is a Keystone Cop.
Well, we have to take a break.
Look out, man.
Our guest is comedian Frank Caliendo. Coming up, we're going to talk with and hear singer-songwriter Pat Daly.
Oh, yeah.
So don't go anywhere. This is the Bob and Tom Show.